For today's cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
Youngest kid broke his ass.
I didn't break my ass.
He broke his ass.
I didn't break my ass. I just fell on it.
And so there's no such thing as an ass cast.
I didn't break my
There
ass.
should be.
I didn't break my ass.
It's quite possible. We've got to observe him to make sure that he doesn't have any numbness or tingling in his legs and stuff.
But that's normal. That's normal.
To be possum bit and then break your ass in the same year, that takes talent. That takes talent.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that has happened this year.
Yeah. So, but no, he truly did. He fell, and he has no cushion.
Ass.
He has no cushion. None. Me, I could do that all day, like every day, and it wouldn't faze me. I'd just bounce and then go on.
That's what I did.
No. You have nothing to bounce on. I have.
What are you talking about? I'm the one who bounced right back up as if I was on a trampoline. That's what Omega said.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, I'm like, oh God, he's probably fractured his coccyx.
No, I wouldn't have been able to bounce up like that if I broke something.
I don't know. I actually did go back and research and try to, re-familiarize myself. I knew somebody who broke their tailbone before, because that is what it's tailbone. Coccyx is a very cumbersome thing to try to say,
then
and
why
it
not just
simply
say
means
tailbone?
tailbone.
Then why not just say tailbone?
I did say, as far as that women's pelvises or pelvi are made differently than men's. Why not? If it's fungus and fungi, why can't I say pelvi?
Because that's not the correct terminology.
Let me tell you something. People's making up shit daily, so why can't
take that up with Old English? Then take that up with the Old English.
Anyhow, the way that a woman's pelvis is made is different, because it is, and that it's easier for them to fracture the pelvis. Fracture the tailbone. Which was interesting.
Why do we even have the tailbone?
There's theories.
We had tails?
There are some people that are born with tails.
Yeah, but that's
it's odd.
It's
different. They usually do. There was an X-Files episode about that, and that was just absolutely hilarious when Mulder had broken that. So, if you haven't seen that episode, go and find it.
He broke his tail?
No, he broke the tail off of the corpse of somebody who had a tail. He touched it and it fell off, and then he was just trying to. It's like, didn't do it. It was hilarious.
That's funny as fuck.
It was hilarious, because he didn't want Scully to know that. I think she was like, "Don't touch anything," and this, of course, is after he had already broken the tail off. Because it was funny as hell. Mm-hmm. This has nothing to do with our cup of coffee today. It's just, this is our life. This is why we have dark humor.
I didn't break my ass, though.
And I don't know. You do like Captain Knuckles, and we could get you a wooden pirate ass. If you've never seen the misadventures of, what was it, Flapjack, whatever.
Slapjack?
Whatever.
What the fuck is a slapjack?
I think that's a gambling game. That pulled down the deep, dark recesses of brain there.
Flapjack, like
Flapjack.
Food.
But anyhow, Captain Knuckles had a wooden ass. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
And didn't SpongeBob or Patrick break their ass one time?
Yeah, but they were in casts after that. Full lower body wrap.
Oh my God. It's not that bad. It is not that bad.
And then eventually it was all four. Hit SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs.
Mm-hmm.
They were all in the hospital at the same time because they all broke their ass.
Yes, it can happen.
Full body casts.
It can happen.
It didn't happen. Not today. Not today.
He can walk, so that's all. That's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to bounce up like that if I broke something.
And while he was out doing things like that, what was I doing? I was listening to vintage Halloween songs. And actually, Kid and I have done this for years now. Mm-hmm. And the one that I had found today is all these are on the U of Tube. And it's called That Spooky Rag. And this was vintage Halloween hits from the 1910s and 1920s. And it was cool. It was ragtime. Good stuff.
It looks interesting.
Just some really good stuff on that. And I wish I could play snippets, but I don't know. Even though some of this music is over 100 years old, I don't know how the copyright on some of those things work.
Dead.
The copyright is dead.
For stuff that is over 100 years old.
Well,
Dead.
I know that
Music.
there are on some things. That was just like, it depends on whether somebody has filed another copyright. They did that with Happy Birthday. They did.
Yeah, but then that was thrown out.
I don't know. But, I mean, this is like really cool stuff. And like the Victor Military Band from 1917.
Okay.
It's just, I mean, even as far as the historical aspect, even if you don't like ragtime or whatever, I was so glad that whoever had put this had taken the time to introduce this music so it's not lost.
You're right.
And that's one of the main things. And then we have this one. I'm familiar with this channel, but she's changed channel names a couple of different times. Not quite sure why.
Probably to avoid copyright.
But her channel is now known as History Tea Time with Lindsay Holiday.
Okay.
And I'm not sure, but she has got quite a few of the vintage Halloween songs on there. And so the one that I'm going to leave the link for is from the 20s and 30s.
While you rate these videos, the actual videos themselves, I'm going to be rating the thumbnails as we...
Oh, the thumbnails are great.
History Tea Time, I'm sorry, honey.
Well,
that's
all
a
right.
little generic.
No, well, don't even on that. But on some of this, the song Hush Hush by Henry Hall from 1932, it's great. It's Hush Hush Hush.
Never heard it.
Yes, you have. You have heard this.
There's a lot of songs I've heard and I don't know the titles to.
Well, that's true.
And so I'm like, what?
Just absolutely awesome. Cab Calloway doing Minnie the Moocher.
Oh, yes. Yes, that one's good.
Cab Calloway, he was a character, absolutely just amazing. Wonderful artist. He truly was, especially with that zoot suit. They need to bring back zoot suits.
They do. They
need to bring back as far as hats. I really like good hats, classic hats, fedoras.
Well,
but those wide-brimmed hats with the zoot suits, yeah.
Well, you got your dream partially correct as far as the hats. It's just Y2K. Well, the Y2K girlies have like...
No, I'm talking about men wearing different hats and fedoras and different things like that.
Even as far as men just wear those like... What are they, trucker hats or ball caps? Whatever.
Yeah, ball caps.
Like, for example,
about the only thing.
Von Dutch. That has been making a comeback slowly.
Hey, mullets are making. I told you this several years ago.
That's because of Stranger
Mullets
Things
are coming back.
Stranger Things.
That's because it was a damn good hairstyle.
Not everybody
on
can
some people. That's true.
Not
everybody can rock a mullet. But when you've got somebody that looks good in a mullet, damn, they look good in a mullet. But back to this music. Some really good stuff. And there's another one that I found. It was called Vintage Radio. And I didn't look up this is volume 2 that I found. And some of these are going to have songs that overlap.
Uh-huh.
And I was trying to see if they had please have a discography on here somewhere. I thought I saw somebody. Here, somebody put this. This one is a great one. Doris Day, celery stalks at midnight.
Celery stalks at midnight. That's funny.
It was hilarious. It was just absolutely great. And I was trying to see. You got Glenn Miller and his orchestra on this. The Little Man Who Wasn't There.
That one's good.
It is really good. It is really good. And let's see. Guy Lombardo, You're Driving Me Crazy.
Which one is that one again?
You'd have to. This one by Arthur Collins. You can't even say now. It's the Unalive Blues. You can't even say these things anymore because
Unalive
this is from a time when things still were.
Dead Blues?
No. So the other ones that I put, if you can find it, I didn't find it on this list, but oh my goodness, and his name just totally went out of my head. I love him. Just Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong has got a couple of Halloween songs. One of them is When the Skeletons Come Out to Dance. And then the other one that is just awesome. The kids looking it up, I think. So it's like Louis Armstrong, Halloween.
Literally, that's...
He's talking about as far as the Halloween Spooks, I think is the name of it.
Hold up.
No, just Spooks.
I'm looking it up.
Yep, that's
Spooks
it.
by Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong, that's it. And it is just one of our favorite seasonal songs. And it's like, because I'm old school over the years, it used to be that every year I would make a Halloween CD.
You would.
I got out of the habit. It's been a few years since,
you stopped doing that.
I did. But these were some of the songs that I loved because everybody is so over the same shit that they've heard for 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go back and hear some of this stuff from 100 years that is new to us. And one of the other channels that I found today, it's called CreepToons. CreepToons. And that this is more of an ASMR type thing. Vintage songs from the 20s and 30s. Plus it's got some rain in the background.
Oh yeah, the little pumpkin head.
The little pumpkin guy. The artwork on the thumbnail is amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's really cute. The art is actually... I follow that artist and I don't know the artist's name and I'm sad about that.
And it's like, I love vintage Halloween art. This is not vintage, but it's still good.
Yeah.
I'm fighting with a cat.
You are. You're
and
fighting
I'm losing.
With Molly right now.
I am losing.
You're not losing. You're letting her win.
and one of the ones that I have mentioned this channel before, but it's still really good. And Nemo's Dreamscapes. And this is Oldies music playing in another room and it's raining and it is for a Halloween. They've got different themes.
Oh, yeah, I know which channel that you're talking about.
And
yeah, they have a lot of shit.
Wonderful stuff to sleep to.
Mm-hmm. They do.
And
they got a lot of
Nemo does, and I think that he had a couple of live streams where he explained how he did his videos. Which fascinates me. He will take some of the classic artwork and through the magic, because he is a magician and knows how to do the computer stuff. And so you've got movement in there. You've got, sometimes like if they're sleeping, you've got the little Z's coming out of their mouths and stuff. Just little Easter eggs.
Like the little Mickey Mouse just sleeping there.
Yeah. So just
Jack
wonderful,
and Sally.
Wonderful stuff, and wonderful artists from yesteryear that need to be reclaimed.
Here's the title of one of Nemo's things, the one with the Mickey Mouse. Halloween. Oldies music playing in another room, and it's something.
It's raining. That's one I think I've given the link for them.
It's raining. And they also got Rainy Autumn Night.
Yeah,
and
Nemo
Cozy
has got a
Cottage.
bunch of really good stuff. I really like that one as far as
You're in
Oldies
Halloween
playing
Town
in a
with Jack and
coffee shop
Sally.
and it's raining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's good, but I'm not a fan of that one that much.
Well, he's got just year-round stuff. And so really good work, that this person does.
If I listen to him, usually I play that one with the cat, the Disney cat. It's a live Oldies playing in another room. No rain or other ambience.
Right. I do that sometimes too, but we wanted to include the Halloween themes with these.
Yeah.
Final thoughts on some of these vintage Halloween?
I like him. I think more people need to check him out.
The Wobbling Goblin is one that's fun.
The Wobbling Goblin.
And I can't remember who it was that did that.
Goblin with the broken broom.
Just fun stuff.
Din, din, din.
And as far as ghost writers, my God, we were talking the other day, how many people have redone Ghost Riders in the Sky?
Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Lots of people have.
Who has not heard that?
Right. Well, there's also a song about the Headless Horseman that Bing Crosby did.
Don't know about that one.
And so, lots of fun stuff. People used to remember how to have fun. We need to reclaim fun.
Please. Please.
And you can have fun and spooky at the same time.
You can.
Yeah.
Haunted houses.
Absolutely.
We need to go to... I want to go to a haunted house.
Well, maybe we can find one someplace. Final thoughts on this?
I said what I need to say.
Him and his broken ass.
My ass ain't broke.
If you've had experiences with the paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you have a vintage channel that you have found, vintage Halloween songs, please share that with us. You can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. That'll be in the description box, and the links to the different channels will definitely be there. And I thank these people because they have brought me great joy.
I mean, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. I got Skittle in my face.
I knew he was going to do that. Why does he try to eat and drink when recording?
It was couch Skittle. I found it.
And it had to it was calling to you right then.
It was right
It was
then,
immediate.
right there. That impulse, no.
Now he doesn't have
Impulse
that.
control, not working with that.
Gen Z, they don't have that. Know that you are very loved, and Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.